Hello and welcome to my rendition of Tatham puzzles. Today we're going to be focusing on Slant, which is just like bridges. We've got these lines going through each number. That, like at the 2 at the top right, it has 2 lines through it, 3 has 3 lines through it. And so we're going to go ahead and focus on Slant today. Alright, so there's no zeros or fours, so we're going to go ahead and go to the first lesson. 2 ones next to each other makes a TIE fighter. Alright, one of those inner boxes, like the top one is going to go to the right and the bottom one's going to go to the left, or vice versa. The top one's going to go left, bottom one goes to the right. So with threes, it's the opposite. You've got the righteous side, the X-wings. So one of those is going to go to the right, one of them is going to go to the left. It's the same thing, but it's not. Alright, so the next thing I want to show you, the third rule or trick, is the ones. You got to keep them separated. If you connect them, then they're whole. They're complete. And so you have to go around them. And this is a loop. We can't have loops. So if we tried to escape or connect to something else, they were already complete. They already had one path going through them. So that doesn't work. You have to keep them separated. Alright. So let's go ahead and apply these three. These three will get you through each level. So we have a TIE fighter on the left. There's also a TIE fighter on the bottom. There's a one to the left of another one. And there's also a one below the right one. And so we can fill in the bottom. And then we go to the top. We see there's 2 ones. And this makes a TIE fighter. So we can fill from the 3 on the left, we know this part's blocked off. And so we can fill that in. And then we have a 3 right below that. And this all gets filled in right over to the left wall. See how helpful that was? Alright, so let's go ahead and focus on the diagonal ones. We have some more diagonal ones at the bottom right, so we can separate them right here. Now we have a 3 and a 1 next to each other at the bottom right. So if you notice with me, the 3 has to share a path with that 1. One of those boxes will go to the 1, one of those will go to the 3, therefore we have a TIE fighter wing on the right. Alright, and so we're going to go ahead and point out this 1 has in the corner its space. Alright, so we have this 3 right here. We have a 2 and a 3 in between them. So the thing with the 3, 3 is that they point away. The same thing is with the 3, 2, 3. The 3's point away, and then the 2 has a path on the left that it shares with the 3, and a path on the right that it shares with the right 3. Alright, if we go to the top left, where the 2 is, we see that this makes a loop, and we don't want that. So we just know this is a separation, and then this whole left side is done, because all those 2's are pointing to the left like an arrow, and then this 2 and this 3 are done, and then the 1's are done. Because we have to separate from that 2 towards the bottom right of those 1's. And then we go down here to these 2 2's. We see that we make a loop with this way, so we just separate it again, and then we connect these 2. Because that 2 is already complete, and then we fill in this 2. Alright, so if we go to the top right, we can fill in this part. We notice this next square, it could go like this, but that could connect it to the 2, and Simon Tatham's always has only one solution. So this is the one solution rule for all the puzzles. You always want to make it so that you follow that one solution. This makes it so that there's only one. This takes away from that. It makes a loop with the future. So just note that whenever you have 2 possibilities, you make it more likely that you'll be able to see it through. Because Simon Tatham puzzle always has one solution. So this one's done. The 1 is done on the right wall, so we can block that off. The 2 is done. The 1 is done. And that's about it. This 3 right here needs to be blocked off. And so we see that this is a loop, so we just do it this way. So this 3 is done. This 1 is done. The 2 is done on the bottom, so you can block that off. And we complete the 3. Alright. One more thing, and then we have this puzzle done. What is the trick that helps us get through this section? You see those diagonal ones? Bam! We separate them. If we connected them, we would have an island in between, because they'd be complete, and we'd have to go around them, and that makes a loop. So we keep them separated, connect this one, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and do one more quick puzzle. just a 5x5. That's on the hardest difficulty. So we're first rule was the TIE fighters. So we go ahead and do the TIE fighters. We've got these ones right here. Alright, we've got a 1 right above that one. We've also got to keep the diagonal ones separated. So we go right here. Alright, and this part's complete. The 2 on the left is complete, and so we can just block that off. This 1 goes there. This 3 is done. This 1 is done. Alright, these guys are all done. And that's about it. Thanks for watching again. Feel free to subscribe so you can watch the tutorials on how to do all the puzzles. You can get used to all of them. And have a great night. Thank you.